Hello, viewers. Welcome back to another episode of my Teen Days on Oswald TV. And I'm your host, Bella. Today, we are talking about cyber addiction. And I have a guest in the house. He's called Papa OJ. He's a creative director and an IT personnel. And as you already know, I bring handsome guests to my house. So if you want to see him more, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay? And like, I know you say it before, I know you already. He's very handsome. But how long generation? Okay. Hello.
And
How are you?
fine, thank you yourself.
I'm great. It's nice having you on our program today.
Thank you for having me too.
I would like you to introduce a little bit of yourself to my viewers.
Okay. So my name is Yao Ofi Jima.
Okay.
I go with Papa Yao. Some go with Papa OG. So the OG is my name, Ofi Jima Yao.
Hey.
Yeah, so OGY.
Won't you? I'm kind of sure you'll put that.
So I'm a creative director. I work with a platform called GHG, Jimope Factory Jimope Factory Group. It's basically a platform that supports artists, music artists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
you're even an artist yourself?
No, I'm not an artist. So I am a creative director. Yeah, so what I do is I help strategize promotional and marketing plans for brands.
Okay.
Yeah, but because of my platform, I've basically been with music for quite some time now. I've worked with people like T-Flow,
Wow,
like Ajay, Reina, Amado, like the list goes to.
work with me. Yeah, it's just right.
So that's what I do. Yeah, as a teaching director, and I'm also an IT personnel. So presently, I'm serving with Ghana Cocoa Board.
Hey,
Yeah, so
that's why I want to be your assistant.
my assistant.
Yeah.
What bigger than my assistant?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I will just come and let me be assistant, personal assistant. I will write it. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Also,
I still want. Yes, it's so nice having you.
Thank you.
But as I always say, it has. So today we are talking about cyber addiction, or someone might say internet addiction.
Yeah.
What's your opinion about it? What is cyber addiction?
Okay, so literally, when we say cyber addiction, just as the term goes, cyber, like, used to describe computer, basically internet. So like internet addiction. I mean, it's probably when we define addiction will be an habit. Let's say a habit that somebody can stay away from, though it's hurting him or her, or is harmful to the person. That's addiction. So if somebody is on the internet and is not doing good to the person,
it's an addiction.
Yes. And the person can do away with it.
Okay.
Because you can be in another term addicted to something that is not harmful. You can like something so much. For instance, myself, I like rice. I can eat rice for the rest of my life. So yeah,
plantation, man,
but rice is not harming me in any way. Okay. You get it? Until probably it starts harming you, then you can actually define it as an addiction. So cyber addiction is when people are not able to do away with activities online, though it is harmful to themselves. Simple.
So do you think it's good for someone to be on the internet for a long time? Like as a person, like 6 a.m., the first thing he or she takes is her phone. Open me a sound on it for like a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And even if that phone goes off, that person becomes very like desperate. Even phone below. But this don't very say. You see sometimes people get too addicted to the extent that Obeko baby are popular lights that are charging for even there's a lights out. So do you think it causes harm?
So basically, the harm part will come from the reaction of what you are doing. You understand? For instance, if you wake up in the morning, me for instance, when I wake up in the morning, I have to pick my phone.
Okay, likewise me.
Yes, it doesn't make me addicted. There's a schedule, there's a routine.
On that, so meaning you are limited. That's it. You are limited because you have a routine.
You see, we use words in our society. We use words interestingly because in our local languages, words are too limited. Unlike the English language, that's what I know best. So unlike the English language, words are not that limited. There is almost a word to every explanation, or let's say every feeling, every move. You understand? There's almost, though in general, words are limited. But in our local language, it's more limited. Like in the Twi language, when we say your father's brother, automatically is your father. There's nothing like uncle. Do you understand? But the Englishman says as the person is an uncle. You understand?
Yes.
So because of words, it makes it look like some things are wrong, some things are right. You understand? So limitation, the word limitation is something that you can't do anything about. But when you have your schedule, you created your schedule. So how does you creating your own schedule limit yourself? So that means you have the authority to.
It prevents you from.
It doesn't prevent you. You are preventing yourself. You understand?
It's a new thing. You are preventing yourself from being too much addicted to whatever you're doing on the internet.
Okay.
Timing is good to help you prevent whatever you're doing.
So it's a prevention, not a limitation. You understand? That's why I'm saying words. When you pick the word and then you take it as it is, you would know how to run with it.
Okay.
You understand? So when it's not good for you to choose being on the phone over satisfying your hunger. You understand? So as soon as you harm yourself, that way,
it's not coming to.
Yes, but it's like game. You are behind the game.
Yes.
You know, are hungry, but you can't stand up. You don't want to stand up. Do you understand? You are harming yourself.
So it's now turning
good. Yes. But the fact that I wake up in the morning and I pick up my phone, I have to, because I'm asleep. We work overnight. Most creative people like to work. They don't have time limits to what they do. So by 3, that's it. By 3 a.m., you have an idea. You probably So somebody can send me a flyer, a picture. Oh, review this one for me. Check this one for me. I might be asleep at that time. So when I wake up, I have to look at what I've missed. Yeah.
So coming to that, have you ever been addicted?
I would say no.
Why?
That's what I said, because I have a routine. I have a schedule. I'm in the internet for 2 reasons. I'm on the internet to work and then to communicate with family and friends. Those are my 2 reasons. There's no other reason why I have to be there. So
until you're done.
Yes.
With those.
Yes. So if I don't have work or I don't have to stop to any family period,
you're off there.
I'm off there.
So do you think youth of these days are making useful of the internet?
I would say the youth of these days have really made good use of the internet.
How is
the internet is highly curbing the issue of unemployment.
Okay.
So my group, GAG, we've been championing the fact that music is a source of employment, because in a space of 20 years, it has employed people like Samini, people like Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, Shatawale. These are people who could have not been employed, even if they had finished their degree or whatever.
Yes.
Do you understand? But the internet is part of the reason why they keep working.
And developing as well.
Good. You understand? So everything is harmful. So far as it's in this world, it has two sides. So the internet can be harmful, it can be useful. By looking at it, the youth of today have somebody like Kojo Sheldon. His peers are
massive.
His peers traveled out to go and hustle and make money, but Kojo Sheldon
is making massive use of the internet.
Yes. Right now. You know, Wode Maya came back from China after school and is making like a living out of the internet. So the youth of today are making massive use of the internet.
And do you think it's causing harm to them than good?
It's not causing harm to them than good. It's causing harm to some people. You can't dispute that fact. It is. It's causing harm to some people. Those who don't know how to use it, don't know how to control themselves with it. It's causing harm to them. But looking at comparing it to the usefulness, I would give a higher percentage to the usefulness than the harm is causing. Yeah.
Okay. So do you think one can channel itself from being addicted to the internet?
Yes, you can. Addiction, the road to freedom from addiction is acceptance. That's the first thing you have to do. You have to accept that, yes, I am addicted to this thing. I can't do without it, though it's harming me. That's the first road.
What can be done?
Position, and you don't like it. That means you have to.
Someone might not like it, but still doing it.
That is the point.
When people can't do away, sometimes
then that means that
when you say, "Oh, this is ninja," or "Jaka kana," that can't goes.
Then that means that you don't want to stop. It's as simple as that.
So maybe he or she wants to stop, but no matter how he or she tries, yes, so he or she draws back like to it. So do you think there's any other alternative, something that might help to prevent
that's what I'm saying. The first thing,
acceptance.
Yes.
Well, acceptance,
you have to get honest to yourself that yes, you are not able to stop.
Human beings can lie to themselves that they are accepting, but yes, to they haven't accepted it.
You really can't do that too. Having the fact, you can't do, like, it's like you are 30 years old. Even if you go and then you change your documents and say that you are 13 years old, you are 30 years old. You can't do away with that. Do you understand? So you know that this is what you do and it's harming you. If so far as you take that harming part, then automatically your mind sets you up to staying away from it.
Okay.
Now, where it beats you not being able to stay away from it is the benefits that you are looking at when you are doing that addiction. Do you understand? So with anything that you do, your harm and then your benefits. So as soon as your benefits are outweighing your harm, you tend not to be able to let it go. That's the honest truth. Do you understand?
One say, human beings are very manipulative. I'll use myself an example. I can be like, hey, I want to stop doing something. Okay, fine, I accept it. Me and you. But me and listeners, I was like, but me quite back on shit.
I didn't know.
But for the fact, say, I accept it, say I want to change, but it's me coming. My back. About nothing. I can't stop it anymore.
Relax. Why do you want to go and do that?
Because maybe sometimes it might feel like there's satisfaction in it.
Yes.
Sometimes it's feel like like so are happening.
Good. So that means that the satisfaction outweighs the harm.
Okay.
Then it doesn't become your addiction. Now let's look at this. What we are talking about, just like any other thing in life, is two ways. somebody will look at what you are doing and term it addiction. You are in it. That's why I said you have to first accept.
Acceptance is very difficult.
No, acceptance is not difficult. Nobody will hit you because you are
Accepting it yourself.
Yes, you're not going to tell anybody. You are the first point. You have to accept that I am addicted to this. So before you accept that, you will do those ways. Ask yourself,
is it
harming me? What at all is this thing doing for me? You understand? When I go on the internet, do I make money? I don't make money.
Someone is going there for fun.
Good. So it's a satisfaction. There's fun. There's some quote unquote happiness. I can't define that, but quote unquote there is happiness. So a person's on it laughing and doing that. Probably there's no one around to have company. You understand? So the person will be on the phone to have that company. What we are doing now is somebody's satisfaction. So if the person is spending 24 hours and is satisfying the person and is not harming the person, then it is not an addiction. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But when the person is on it 24 hours and the person is losing revenue, but not making any revenue, you get it. When your data is done, how do you get back to getting that satisfaction?
Okay.
You understand? So all these things, it is going to be decided by yourself. There's a book I read, it's titled The Richest Man in Babylon. So it gives a history of Babylon. We mostly known Babylon from the Israelite perspective. That's the Israeli history. That's the Bible. You understand? But there is a history. There's an economic history to Babylon. And that history shows that Babylon was the richest nation. And
on its own,
no nation has been as rich as Babylon. And why? Because there was a system, an economy that
it was designed
good, that they follow. And how do you call it? One of the richest men there was the one who decided, or was the one who accepted to share his knowledge with the others. And one of the knowledge was drawing a budget. Now, drawing that budget, one learned person asked him that, when I draw the budget, it's going to, what you said, limit me to what I spend.
Yes.
But the truth is that you are drawing the budget. That was the answer the man gave you. He said, you are the one
drawing it. So it's initially yourself.
So it's you. So if you feel like you can buy 5 gold chains in a year, you can afford it. So that's your budget. I'll buy 5 gold chains in it. So nobody's holding you back to what you expect. But the point is that it shouldn't harm you.
It should rather profit you.
That is it. So whatever you are doing on the internet, you weigh it. What is the benefits and what are the losses? Then you see that, okay, I have to draw back or I have to be in. For instance, I'm always supposed to be online, but I can be offline for 2 weeks. I can't be. That's personally. I'll be online work. I'll be working online. You get it. You see our platform being like things are going to be posted. I'm not all online, but things still has to go online. Do you understand? So that's the difference. So if you are able to split it, I'm not saying it's impossible to be addicted, but when you define it well, you will know whether you are actually addicted or not, be good or not.
That's good. That's a good point you've given there. But I think the youth of these days, I know internet is doing good, but some people or some teens are using it in quotes for something bad, or I would say for something else.
Yeah.
Which is not supposed to be tolerated.
Yeah.
And some people enjoy doing that. That's their satisfaction in whatever they are doing. And I also think we should also promote ourselves as youth.
Okay.
Out there.
Okay.
You think it's the best idea for me promoting you, me promoting each other? Helps. I think it helps. Or it's not like I think it helps us to grow.
Yeah, of course.
But some people don't think that way. Internet is not. Yeah.
You see, let's look at the fact that there are there is this 2 points or 2 users when it comes to the internet. That's the provider, and then the viewer, the user, the consumer. Those are the 2 parties. So where do you find yourself? That's it. Where do you find yourself? Do you find yourself as a user, or you find yourself as a provider? That's all. Now, when you see where you are, then you weigh your benefits. You can't throw away the fact that people are actually abusing the internet. You can't wait. When it comes to trolling on X, it's, and in a way, it's also become a strategy. For instance, people don't like bongo ideas.
Yes.
On X, people don't like bongo ideas.
Then say he's always talking about negativity.
It's a brand. He's working. He's selling the point that people in our society don't want to even hear. They don't want to even hear it, but it's a fact.
They explain their problems to us, but they don't solve the problems.
You understand? He says it as it is. And I know that he chosen to do it. He knows the consequences or the whatever comes with it. But he knows it. Says he knows, but he's doing it because he's selling. If he's not profiting from it, he would have stopped. Look at, I wouldn't say shame, but look at how they treated him on TV, GH1. Nana Ba Namwa. You understand? That was almost like a stop for him. It should have been a stop for him.
But he still continued.
Because it's a brand. I'm sure if it's not himself, somebody else told him that, don't be scared.
Yeah, they are way
good. And there are laws in Ghana. You can't just wake up and go and beat him. No, you can't. The constitution works, and you can't do away with the constitution.
It was a nice conversation. I enjoyed it.
Myself.
I hope you did.
Yes.
So we have this kind of game we play.
Okay.
I'll say it out loud to you, and you say it fast. And then what's a ball for the What's a ball?
It's a ball.
So she sells seashells by the seashore. What? Viewers, my handsome. He's already laughing.
Hey, again.
Yeah, some haven't. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Okay, so she sells seashells by the seashore.
Faster, please.
She sells seashell by the seashore.
Oh, you say fast. I mean, can't say cannibal, but I know you do that.
Okay. She sells seashells and seashell.
I don't be trying that. So back to you. I would like to know, do you run any promotions? How people can contact you?
Yeah. So so as I said earlier, I work with Jimo Fit Factory Group, GAG. We are on all social media platforms as We Are GAG. We Are GAG.
X,
Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, yes, LinkedIn, everywhere. On the TikTok, we are on there as We Are GAG. So what we do is we support artists. Yeah, so just contact in like any of the platforms. You get someone to talk to you more about it. If you're an artist and you are looking to start, or you are looking to grow, you are looking to like improve upon your craft, yes, you are welcome. You understand? Just contact us, and then we'll know how to move from there. You understand? Yeah. So basically, but myself as a creative director, you can contact me 0244557063.
Please, can you slow down?
0244557063. So WhatsApp. Yeah.
No phone calls.
I really don't like phone calls that much.
Good. Tikasem, phone calls. We need phone calls. What if the person doesn't have?
Like a phone calls in the back, and always a phone calls in the back. Right. The best is to text.
Okay.
The best is to you get attended to anytime.
Any time
of the day. anytime, even if it's 3 a.m., you get somebody to
Pisca.
So just text. You strategize. If you have a brand that you want to sell a product, like maybe you have a wig product, you have a hair product, you have a cream, cosmetics, any business at all. You sit down with us, we'll strategize on how to grow the business, especially on social media. Do good digital marketing so that you can get.
I will start. So you digitalize.
Oh yes, of course. You're a brand as Della, so we can help you strategize on how to sell yourself best.
Okay.
And make more numbers and
Thank you, Isaiah. It was nice having you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And I hope when we call upon you, you will be hearing from you.
Yes, sure. Your producer is a good friend, so anytime at all.
I'll get up. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So viewers, I hope you enjoyed this week, 19 days, and I hope we get to talk more, interact more, and I would please like to you people to like, share, subscribe. Please do that for us, and we'll give you more exciting content. Thank you so much.